The man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inches, number 42, Maxime Renaud. Half point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 18, Russell Westbrook. Half forward, 6'8", number 13, Keegan. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 8, Zach Levine. Half small forward, 6'6", number 10, DeMar. Your Sacramento Kings head coach is Doug Christie. Fans, your Sacramento Kings.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Cameron Johnson. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Kings, outside of the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Now here's Johnson from outside the arc, and Westbrook pulls it down. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And Watson slams it in.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And so Sacramento again turning it over. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Kevin?
Thank you once again, Allie.
And they trust Murray to get the ball where it needs to go.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, 16 points for him. It's good.
An elite scorer, Levine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach Levine can get overlooked.
Yeah, Levine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. Murray for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And operating off the ball, credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
DeRozan surveying the D. Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Though he has a scorer's mindset, DeRozan is also a very good passer.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 3-point lead. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
For Denver, number 10, Tim Hardaway.
Watson the bounce pass. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't get it to go. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against Charlotte. Outside Westbrook. Murray outside. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Hardaway. Another shot, and Jokic lays it up and in.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Westbrook with it. His last outing, he had 24 points. Outside, Levine. Launches it from deep. And Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Johnson. Westbrook with the steal. Levine for 3, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Levine's got 5 now.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
To the left side wing. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Playing a high riser, no doubt about it. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Outside, Levine. Offline with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Back to Jokic. Five on the clock. Back to Murray. Off target with his 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
He's a smart and intelligent offensive player. DeMar DeRozan for the short 3 out of the court.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Sacramento Kings reaching.
Here for Sacramento. Big group substitution here for Denver. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Now, here's Monk. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Eubanks finds Monk. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Hardaway passes to Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Schroeder against Brown. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hardaway against Ellis. Now here's Hardaway. A 14-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Denver on top, up by 5. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Denver.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Bruce Brown is out there with Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Tyson in at the power forward. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Struthers checked in.
Substituting in for Denver. Number 3, Julian.
Hardaway kicks to Murray. Pass to Strother. 6 on the shot clock. Murray down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. That one doesn't drop. Bean passes to Achiuwa. And the shot is good. Achiuwa's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Kings. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Up top, Valanciunas. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Brown against Monk. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Number 3, Levine. Schroeder outside. Down low. Kick out to Levine. They set the pick. Back to Eubanks. And stolen by Murray. Denver passing it around. Drills it from outside.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
And Levine throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Somebody needs dance lessons. All right. Come on, let's go.
He's checked in for the Kings. And the Nuggets making a change here. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Pass to Brown. Hardaway sets a screen for Brown. Back to Hardaway. To the paint. It's tipped. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Kevin, back over to you.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
And the basketball IQ of Jokic is off the charts. Terrific kick-out pass to the shooter there.
Under passes to DeRozan. Unloads. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
With his first shot attempt, and that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Brown outside. Jokic inside. DeRozan's there. Watson's shot is good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from DeRozan.
This is where DeRozan makes his living, such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Murray, the pass to Jokic on the line. Rebound collected by LaVine.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Now Murray. He had 34 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Get on up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. Monk against Jones. Monk kicks to Westbrook. To the inside, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now a chance to go to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA to see the leading three-point shooting teams in the NBA. The Nuggets third.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
So here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over Brown. No good off the front iron. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Back to Watson. Kicks it out to Jones. Kept alive. On the wing, Johnson. This one for three. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. DeRozan in the corner. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter. The Nuggets leading by 8. Brown the pass to Watson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. A putback. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Johnson can't hit. Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Murray kicks to Westbrook. They set the pick for the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown inside the line, and he knocks down the jumper. Brown's got his second basket of the night. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
These are proven games, but you can talk all you want. But can you back it up?
They've said outwardly they feel they deserve more respect. Here's a chance to earn it.
You can talk all you want, but can you back it up?
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Sacramento Kings.
We haven't seen any urgency in this team so far. That's why they find themselves losing at home. They need to come out with some fire in the second half and let this crowd back into the game. Otherwise, they're giving away their home court advantage.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Kings trail by 10. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Levine is out there with Russell Westbrook. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Back to Jokic from downtown. Jokic from distance.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Jones. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Jamal Murray. The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Nikola Jokic, 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And Jokic drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside, Levine. Back to Westbrook. Jones against DeRozan. Pocket 6. Back to Westbrook. The 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Murray. He's got 6. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
The Kings trail by 18. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, "Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that." Back to you, Kevin.
There's your good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Let's take a look at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. These guys have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Jokic.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Payne passes to DeRozan. That one's off, still out of sync.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Johnson kicks to Watson. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. The 3. And Westbrook pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Watson for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. DeRozan a screen on Johnson. Murray, good.
I like this from Murray, not just hanging out on the perimeter.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Please welcome to the floor, your 916 crew.
Checked in for the Nuggets.
Your 916 crew dance team.
Denver leading by 16. Pass to Watson. Here's Murray. From 13, that shot off. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Over Johnson. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pass to Watson. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
3 points.
Hardaway's got his second bucket of the night.
Corner jumper right in Hardaway's wheelhouse.
DeRozan inside. He's guarded by Johnson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
And look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
He's such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Outside DeRozan. The shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. The Nuggets leading by 18. Jokic sets the screen for Johnson. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the D has their hands tied when DeMar starts knifing through the lane like that. It just forces them to compromise.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
First free throw is good. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Strother, no good. The Kings trail by 16. Out to DeRozan. Fires the three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Brown against Schroeder. Pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Achua. Schroeder looking over the floor. 1:02 left to play in the third. Here's DeRozan. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Schroeder passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Brown outside. On to Hardaway. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Brown outside. They can't stop the run with that one. DeRozan inside. Achua finds Eubanks. Back to Achua. To the middle. The dunk by Achua.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
Puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Murray out there with Brown. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strother in at the 4 spot. From the arc, Monk grabs the board. The Kings trail by 7. Mr. Schroeder. Brown against Monk. Here's Achua. Missed inside. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Hardaway against Levine. Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Assist from
Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Inside, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Denver leading by 7. Murray, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Murray down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Murray, good.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Start making some noise. On their way to the floor, it's your Sacramento Kings Breakers.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Eubanks. And a switcher also for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 9. To the inside. Floats one. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Levine finds Schroeder. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 21.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Murray against Schroeder. Jokic with the screen on Schroeder. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Schroeder. 3-on-3. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
And they double up Murray. Here's Strother. There's Brown with the 3. And again, Denver no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And here is Monk. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss. Brown outside. Pass to Murray. Over Levine. And another miss by Denver.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And DeRozan gets to Monk. Again, Sacramento.
Those are big points. Monk delivering in a big spot.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
All right, fans, get up and get loud. It's the Sacramento Kings Street Team.
Both teams making some changes here. Surveying the D. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Here's Johnson, 5 to shoot. Now Murray lets loose a 3. Jokic, and Jokic will just torch you inside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Jokic defending. Levine outside. Down he goes for 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Westbrook against Murray. Now Jokic. DeRozan pulls it down. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. To tie it up. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Now Jokic. Now Murray launches it. And it misses.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
DeRozan, and he banks the layup in.
The veteran leader of this squad, DeMar DeRozan, showing the kids how it's done down the stretch.
Now Jokic. It's stolen. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Murray. That one goes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Jokic with the screen on Westbrook. 9 feet out. Yep, that goes down. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
DeRozan.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Al Jones. Oh, the slam dunk.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg? Out with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
DeRozan. Cleared away by Jones. Here's Murray. Johnson fires 3. Good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
Murray brings it from downtown. A big three-pointer, but we might have a review here. And don't.
The previous play is over review.
Play monitor and see if it got in. This one's over if the original ruling of a basket stands. But we'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The officials have made their decision. The basket, as we thought, will count. It took a little while to check the replay, but they did, in fact, have it right. He got it off GA in time.
And even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
And so it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now we present the player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.